maybe it would just be easier if, I don't know, maybe you just told me to get lost and she didn't want to talk to me again.
No, I don't want to do that.
I don't want you to. Sometimes I wish that's what you do, and then maybe I can get on with my life.
And we can be friends. You know that.
All right, Sistas fans. Hope this is my last video today. I've done 10 other ones, but I mentioned this in my review, but I felt like it deserved its own video because I went back and rewatched the scene, you know, when Aaron shows up at the salon, then he's crying in his car, and then Karen's like, oh no. But I can't help but just pause and reflect on what he was saying to Karen. You know, I've never felt this way about anybody before, and well, sometimes I just wish you would tell me to get lost and that you don't want to talk with me anymore, so maybe I can, you know, get on with my life. Essentially saying to Karen what Karen had been saying to Zach. Why do you have this hold on me? Why can't you just tell me that you don't love me no more? That you don't want to be with me no more? So I can just move on with my life, Zach. Is Aaron using reverse psychology and doing to Karen what Karen has been doing to Zach in order to get, you know, points for not wanting to, I guess you could say, move on? I mean, she's so show that the baby isn't his, but as Aaron's like, I'm not convinced and I don't accept that. This is like simping to the next level when you cry. Okay, I've done that before, but let's not talk about that. When you cry in front of the girl because you get rejected. Not my proudest moment, okay? But that shit hurt. So I feel like it's weird to me because it seems that Aaron is more emotionally attached to Karen in this entanglement baby than when his ex-wife committed suicide. Let that sink, wrap that around your head. I know he was like done with her at that point for the affairs and whatnot, but damn, Aaron, you've literally shown more emotion for this woman you've known for a few weeks, Karen, than your wife of how many years. So I just feel like Zach, I mean, like you said, you know what? Fine, I won't come around and I won't pop up. And there's a difference between him like disrespecting Karen's wishes for needing time and space. But aside from the loving Karen stuff, I would be concerned about, look, go to the doctor because I want to be sure without a shadow of a doubt that this isn't my baby, because you keep saying I need space and time to figure things out and you need to figure things out, and Aaron's like, what exactly do I need to figure out? And I'm thinking like him, yeah, exactly. Look, if you went to the doctor and the dates were like, oh, so you've been pregnant this amount of time, so that was before me and you had sex, and now knowing that the child isn't mine, I can move on. But the fact that no, you're pushing me away because you're so convinced that it's Zach's child. That's a problem because I feel like I think Karen needs to realize what she's doing to these men. With Zach, you're pinning a child on him that might not be his, while you're proven to be detrimental to his current relationship because you got quote unquote baby mama privilege. And then when it comes to Aaron, you could be pushing away the man who is the true father of that child. So by the time the baby gets here, Aaron's going to be upset if it's his. And then he's like, well, see, you wouldn't let me be a part of, before the child was, you wouldn't let me be there for you while you were carrying our child because you were chasing another man. It's kind of the difference of a man claiming that ain't my child. Is like, I ain't paying no support, I ain't doing nothing. And then the mother struggling during the pregnancy, then a few months after the pregnancy, if not a few years, until they go on the Maury show. And then it's like, how do you tell your child, like when they get old enough to start looking up stuff online, wait, is that me as a baby? How come daddy is denying me? It's that kind of thing where Karen is only thinking about herself and what she wants to be true without looking at the reality of, hey, there are two men and, you can't just negate one because you want the other to be the father. So I think that Aaron, I don't know, maybe Tyler Perry wrote this weirdly, or maybe self-consciously was like, where have I heard this before? It sounds good. And do you think Aaron is doing this on purpose? Because I still can't understand why he's simping so hard for Karen. I really can't. I really can't. At least Preston is, dating other people. At first it's like, oh yeah, well, Tanya was just to make Danny jealous, but now it's like, now he's out with Kelly. So at least he's dating around, whereas Aaron is stuck on Karen. And it's ridiculous. So do you think Aaron was using reverse psychology? I mean, he's literally pushing for her to go to the doctor. And I understand. It's like, look, let's get the date so I can know for sure. That way I can move on with my life. Because you see how Karen doesn't even want to let him go. Look, I told you, I know it's like we can still be friends. Hell no. I don't want to be friends with you. It's like, hey, it's either all or nothing. And then it's like, fine, I won't call you. I won't come around without you asking first. No. You can call me whenever. Basically, it's like she's leaving a crack in the door. I think I said this before when she's like, I don't need to be single now, but I just need you to be there for me, but also give me space. Basically, you still want this dude simping for you. That's all it is. You claim it's not his child, yet you can't tell him, leave me alone, get lost. You can't have your cake and eat it too. That's all I'm saying. I don't know who needs to grow up more in the situation. I mean, like Aaron said, look, I sent you the timeline. That's why I showed up. You didn't respond. So Karen needs to stop playing. Hell, at the end of the episode, she told Andy that she hasn't even made the doctor's appointment yet. Gosh. Okay, let me stop. I'm getting my blood pressure up over this bullshit. All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Hit the thumbs up button to show you like the video. Hit subscribe and hit the bell icon and select all. That way you don't miss out when I post content. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below, and I'll talk to you next time.